Right now, we're going to go to the In the Gym segment, Marty, where you hang out with me and Marty, you and Johnny, and we're going to dig into a topic. You guys are going to dig into a topic when John gets back here. I was looking at something this morning, and I threw it over to you. I'm like, hey, dude, we got to talk about this today. And I saw a story about the Godfather of Bodybuilding. Johnny, I got something for you, Marty, to talk about here. And I said, Marty, tee this up with Johnny. And it is the Godfather of Bodybuilding. Johnny, you know Charles Glass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Charles.
I met him too.
He's active. He's still in great shape. He put a whooping on Father Time.
Yeah, and Marty, you've met him too, eh?
Yeah, I met him, and I went to Gold's Venice, and the guy introduced himself to me. So
that is fucking cool, and I didn't know that this actually. So this sets up the segment perfectly then, because I found the story. The Godfather of Bodybuilding shows you how to tone your chest in 2 weeks with 6 effective chest exercises. So Johnny, Marty's gonna sit back and chat with you about these exercises that Charles puts on the table, because if the Godfather's putting it out there, I'm thinking that Marty, the next Godfather, Johnny Anderson, might either agree, disagree, or have some good chat around it. So why don't you guys tee it up for the next 6 or 7 minutes and have a chat about Charles Glass's ultimate chest workout, Christopher Martin. Jimmy, let's get me out of here.
First off, let me just open up by saying that Charles is Marty. You met him in Goals. That's like his house there.
Mm-hmm.
He is still a trainer to like the elite. He's been a part of, I know for sure, he's been a part of multiple Mr. Olympias. So he trains the top of the top. And then when he was doing it himself, he was never a Mr. Olympia. He was elite. And so he went from elite as a competitor into an elite, basically a trainer and a prep coach. So the dude is the top of the line. No argument.
I agree. We're going to get to the first exercise to build that chest from Charles Glass. He says the first one is the chest press machine. How you feel about that, Johnny?
Yeah, for sure. A chest press is a big move for the chest. But here's the thing with Charles Glass, you understand, is that most people think they know what they're doing. Right? Even in me, perfect example. If Charles was overseeing me working out, he would have me doing that movement a little bit different. He understood how to get the body in position to really hit that muscle in a different way. Mm-hmm. And so he's just one of those dudes. That's one. Out of every exercise, he gets the most out of every rep.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him so special.
I agree. And you view most chest press machines, you can adjust the seat, you can adjust where the handles are. That's big. A lot of people don't know. You can change the angle of the exercise and really attack that muscle. And so I see when I watch Charles with his clients, he's doing freaking angles and shit I've never seen anyone else do. So the dude is definitely a genius. And then on the chest press, that shit is never easy for me.
And here's the thing, I think for 100%, here's the thing for everybody listening. You got to understand, there's a difference between being a bodybuilder and a weightlifter. Most people don't understand the difference.
Yeah.
A weightlifter is lifting weights, whether it's a power lifter or an Olympic lifter, they're lifting weights. That's what they're doing, point A to point B.
Yep.
A bodybuilder is building a physique, building a muscle. So Charles is going to put people on a machine, like you just talking about the chest press. And it's about taking that muscle, isolating that muscle, and getting everything else out of the way. So that muscle is what's focused on. Why the machine? Because he can take the mechanics of any certain person, find exactly where they need to be, and target the chest just like he wants it. A regular bench press, also a great chest press, but he doesn't have as much control.
Absolutely. All right, the next one. Decline chest press machine with an incline. How you feel about that one, Johnny?
Decline. Say it one more time, brother.
It says decline chest press with incline. I guess it just means that just the slant. I don't know why it has decline and incline.
So we're basically talking top and bottom angles. The regular chest press is just the bulk. It's just more of a straight press. Decline is where if someone doesn't know, it'd be like if you're almost like a decline, like you're going to do a sit-up, then you're doing a press there. An incline would be the opposite, where you're sitting in like a slightly up. Yep. The angle of that incline and decline is another big in terms of what angle you need to hit. You said it earlier. It's the angles. And keep in mind, everybody is so different And that's what makes him so special. He recognizes that. He can see what angles need to go. Man, I remember I was watching him. I can't remember who was training, but he was having them do a tricep extension. And basically what he was trying to do is he's trying to get that guy to stop swinging his upper body and just isolate that tricep. And he put him in a funky position. So I tried it just to give a shot. Oh my God, those triceps were biting, man. You know,
I gotta look that one up.
That was just me mimicking somebody else. Now, I guarantee if I was doing it, he'd have put me in that position to start and then tweaked it for my mechanics. Here's the thing, like we talk about showing up, we talk about experience. I'm not sure how old Charles is, but the dude he's got to have 50 plus years of experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And there's no substitute for experience. You could read every book on the planet and let's forget in the gym. Business doesn't make a difference. You could read every book on business, but until you're in the trench and you understand how that shit really works, it's not the same. Exactly. Charles, I don't know that there's money. You could argue that he's been in the trench as long or longer than anybody left in the game. Him and Robbie Robinson.
He's 73, boys. He's 73, Marty, Johnny.
And I've seen him at Venice. He's been in the trench
for 60 years. Yeah, Robbie Robinson. Yeah, he's another one looks freaking wicked. 70. Those two dudes right there, man, they're just put a whooping on Father Time.
So Marty, in the gym with Johnny, Marty, just to interrupt you there. So Marty, we laugh at Johnny all the time. He's been lifting for 40 years. So Glass has 20 more years. Like, think of this, Marty, right? So
Johnny, I'm just putting a down payment on what Charles has got.
That's what I mean, Marty. So Johnny's too. Like, think of this. You're 31. So John's got 20 years on you. Glass has 20 more years on John yet, Marty.
Man. It's amazing. Yeah.
Insane.
That's incredible.
I was going to ask Johnny one more question. I know we didn't get through the whole list.
No, do that, Marty. Yeah, for sure.
But Johnny, how does decline chest press, how does that affect man boobs?
Oh, good one.
Here's the thing. Everybody says, I got these tits. I need to get rid of these tits. You can do all the goddamn decline in the world. Those tits are all the shit you've been eating at the dinner table. So, like you called it perfect. What you need to do is the plate push to get rid of those tits. And the plate push ain't in the gym. Yo, that's good. I like that. That was good.
When I told Johnny to plate push, he was like, I think I heard of that.
Yeah. Well, because I was thinking you were talking about a steering wheel. You know, call that a plate, but I'm thinking to myself, you got weird fucking names, but then you flipped it around and put it at the table. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. All right.